Of candidates in the gubernatorial election in Lagos State. The chairman of the Lagos State Parks Management Committee, Musiliu Akinsoya, also known as MC Oluomo, in a viral video on Thursday warned Ibos in the state who will not vote for the All Progressives Congress to stay at home on election day. MC Oluomo made the comment while addressing supporters of the APC at a meeting. He also condemned Ibos, stating that if any one of them becomes governor, they would use offsprings of the yorubas for ritual purposes. Let's take a look before we come back for a discussion.
Please, if you don't want to for us, please sit down for sit down for
This has caused a lot of outrage. I'll take some reactions. This is from Agaji, who wrote, "If anything happens to the good people of Lagos State and voters that intend to vote out bad governance, MC Oluomo should be held responsible, and the governor. It is disheartening that the Nigerian police and the DSS will see this and turn a blind eye. Security should be beefed up at polling units." Well, another tweet there goes, "The Ibos are being disrespected and provoked unnecessarily. The security apparatus will be held responsible should anything happen to the Ibos in Lagos. The footprints are all over the state." Well, Joseph wrote, "Nobody is above the law. Why is this man allowed to freely threaten people and nothing is done? We were promised free, fair election by this government. Is this election free and fair?" Well, in the meantime, many people were injured, others robbed, and property destroyed when thugs suspected to be working for the All Progressives Congress attacked supporters of the Labour Party in Surulere. Let's take a look.
This is Thomas Junction, where we are about going out for our rally. The area boys came, fought everybody, and started attacking everybody. They were armed with weapons, guns, knives. They came to the eatery, break everything, break the plasma, injure some people.
I have reached here. From here they carry my bag, my phone, collecting everything.
Oh my God! They have removed everything from her. They collected all our phones. We were about taking off our rally for constituency 1, Surulere. It's better we have security, so we are ready to work. Look at the vehicle. Look at the DJ.
They took his laptop.
Look at all the laptops.
Took laptops.
Break the vehicle. Look at it. Area boys came that they were sent by APC government to disrupt every movement by Labour Party. Look at the woman.
They serve people. Some people
Serve
are
a lot
not
of people.
Tomorrow is election day, Dr. Abati, and we are beginning to see this type of threat happening in Lagos State. This is completely unacceptable. I thought to highlight this story to call attention to the authorities. Dr. Abati.
Well, you have this reign of impunity. some persons projecting themselves as if they are above the law because of the failure of the Nigerian state to enforce its own laws. You ask the question, what has given Musiliu Akinsanya, that's his name, popularly known as MC Oluomo, the confidence to engage in that kind of ethnic profiling, promotion of hate speech, intimidation, issuing threats at a public forum? And then he does so confidently, and as we sit here, nobody has heard that he has been picked up by the security agencies to come and explain.
Exactly.
What gives him the audacity to threaten Ibos in Lagos? He is the Lagos State Parks Management Committee chairman. Okay? So he is also in a way guilty of inciting people to violence and hate. And there is an enabling law for this election. The Electoral Act 2022. Section 128 of it says you cannot threaten people in this election. If you do it in any form, you are entitled to a fine of 100,000 or imprisonment for 3 years. Section 127 talks about undue influence. So it's on the surface of it, by this evidence, maybe provided by a citizen, journalist at the event, he has already indicted himself. But will anybody touch him? Is he not untouchable in the eyes of the law? To tell Ibos, Mama Chukudi, not to come out to come and vote. Mama Chukudi, Mama Chinedu, they are all, citizens of Nigeria. They have the right to vote. So for anybody to intimidate them and say you must not come out, something will happen to you is wrong. And why profile Ibos to say if an Igbo man becomes governor in Lagos State, if your children go to school, they will slap them. If they go to the market, they will harass the girls, and they may even use your children for rituals.
Unacceptable.
In a state that has a government.
Unacceptable.
This is something else.
Yes.
Beyond this, the second video, which also made the rounds yesterday. LP supporters being attacked by thugs, prevented from going to, do their last-minute campaigns. And nobody, up to this moment, we have not heard that anybody had been arrested. There was theft, there was violence, there was intimidation, there was harassment. The suspicion is that tomorrow may even be a more violent day in Lagos. And that is why the security agencies must be reminded that they have their work cut out for them. The security agencies that will be on the ground tomorrow should see incidents like this as a wake-up call. And it is not too late yet to call MC Oluomo and his supporters to order that nobody should arrest either Mama Chinedu or Mama Osabonye tomorrow. Absolutely. Because they want to vote in Lagos, where they live, where they pay tax, and where they are legitimate citizens. Yeah. Who should be part of this?
All we are calling for is free, fair, and credible elections. I mean, we have seen many reports. The latest is a young woman named Amarachi Amadi. I got, news that she actually died after she found out that the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi did not win the election. If you can pull up her picture, I just thought I should highlight the story. She starved herself to death. This was just completely unacceptable. We need to make sure that our Nigerians are safe. This is such a really sad story. Well,